Hello and welcome again to another SMZ3 combo rando weekly. Tonight's race will be fast Ganon, normal logic, random, which means how many crystals you need for Ganon, how many crystals you need for GT, how many bus tokens you need for Super Metroid. We just won't know until they scout it for us. The runner should be starting momentarily as the gate has been dropped already. And tonight I have with me a brand new commentator. Want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. My name is Lupus Dragon. First time commenting, but I've been running SMZ3 for a number of months. In fact, I ran one earlier today. Got a 040, which was a nice, fast 2-hour run. Let's see if we get the same kind of luck on the runners as they start out the match.
This is normal logic, so the only item in logic right now for Super Metroid is the Morph Pedestal. Some people like that gamble, most do not. We'll see if one of our forerunners does it.
Yeah, myself, I like to go into Link to the Past, and it looks like most of the runners are heading that way.
Yep. We'll probably have a peek at Lake Hylia Island soon. I did not see. Oh, that's a powerbomb pack. Okay. Alright, Kier's not saving quitting. He's headed to a map check. I saw Crystal at Eastern and nothing else. That was too fast. Oh, looks like green pendant at Terra.
And one of the 4 tokens on Desert. I'm a little bit surprised that nobody started at Sank and did the back check into Keck. Looks like everybody's kind of heading towards the Uncle.
Yes. I mean, these two checks will 9 times out of 10 or even higher than that. You'll end up doing both anyway. So pick the order you prefer. Secret Passage has a missile pack.
And the Uncle only has some power bombs for us.
Looks like we got bomb drops in the item drop pool, which is convenient for runners.
Yeah, it's always nice when you don't have to search for bombs or purchase bombs.
A sword in it. Sanctuary.
That's a nice early find, especially if you plan to do any part of escape quickly.
Also, Uncle's PB pack is a PB pack in the first sphere. Could be the only one, could be more, but there's always one guaranteed pack of power bombs in Sphere 1. Looks like Scoop is doing Hoolihan for more money. As Blandation going up to Lumberjack Ledge, probably in Lost Woods. Bush crabs are nickels. What's on Lumberjack Ledge? A full heart. So one of the 3 potential reasons for a seed to be an Aga seed is not the case.
And meanwhile, I think Akir is doing some escape here, and I think I saw some money in the first chest.
Yes. $50 probably. Showing us how to do bomb escape pretty efficiently.
And a nice ice rod in the forest.
Oh. That probably means that Turtle Rock is not required. But is it it's a weapon?
Yeah, it surprisingly has some decent functionality, although you don't tend to see it used very often. But it is a nice insta-kill against blue guards.
That carry keys only. If the blue guard is not carrying a key, he will not be killed by the ice rod. He will be frozen.
Okay. I guess I've only used it on Key
Those two
guards.
guards. Those two guards, yes. So that's. I always hate having a map in Zelda Cell. It's such a long one-item check, and you get a slap in the face after killing a jailer. I had nothing for you here. Now we're in Kakariko finally, Blind's hideout.
Yeah, we're hoping for something good. Just looks like not anything terribly great so far. Just some money, heart container, arrows.
Like here, going down now, and
Ooh, there's our morph.
Did we find a super pack yet? There's also one guaranteed in a 0-1. Looks like the old fart gamer will farm bombs.
Got some, but I'm not sure.
The Bumblebee Hut at the southwestern corner of the village. Doesn't look like you can bomb in, but you can. It has 4 respawning bombs. It's slow, but it's guaranteed bombs.
And I don't know if you saw about that, but we got some pancakes in the back of the bar.
It's always... Well, it's a normal logic seed, so we weren't going to see suitless anyway. But it's pretty early for a suit.
Yeah, especially having Morph Ball this early, we might see early wreck ship play if they know how to CWJ, or... I mean, I guess you don't even need to CWJ if you want to do a gravity jump. I think you can do that too. Meanwhile, we're also getting a look at Mini Moldorm, seeing what they've got.
Oh, bland. Oh, no, it's Ike here, sorry. That's gotta hurt. So, anyone's wondering, if you need to gravity jump, if that's all you have into wreck ship, how is it in logic? It's in logic by virtue of being accessible by the everyone's favorite Forgotten Highway. The normal logic seed way, if all you have is morph and gravity, you're supposed to get to wreck ship via the breaking the tube, and then going up your way to Forgotten Highway and getting into wreck ship that way. Nobody does that though. Ooh,
logic.
Bland went for the chicken clip. That's always a bit gutsy because you can't soft log doing that.
I love the chicken clip. I've gotten it one time where I had the chicken all the way through. It's fun. It's just fun to see. Ooh, meanwhile, we got a glove.
Yeah, Mini Moldorm, yes. Well, that puts the back of Escape in logic as well as Zora. That's about it for now.
And I did not see what was in the library.
It looks like Scoop is skipping Ice Rod Cave. Gonna check desert, maybe?
I'm seeing the chat is saying that there was a bottle at the library.
Could be the first bottle and required, but unlikely.
Yeah. It's not something that I see the runners coming back to, depending on where they get their boots and if they find flute before coming back to CAC. Because coming back for just one bottle, you don't see a lot of people going for that.
Oh, okay. There's super pack hit at the dab. That's or guaranteed super pack, and we're getting these new stuff right now. iCure is in Eastern. First chest was a dungeon item.
Yeah, just a map.
Oh, did he check Desert Ledge, or was he going straight to Agina? If there was a Desert Ledge check, I'm sorry I missed it. And we're gonna see an Agina check now.
Yeah, meanwhile, Yield Fart Gamers saw the missiles on the race game and said nope, and save and quit. Kind of looks like they might be going for their South Shore checks.
Might also be looking for a second PB pack before heading to Super Metroid. Have we seen? Ah, there we
Well,
go.
looks like Scupula's going towards the back of Escape. I don't think any of the runners have gotten there yet. We'll see what we find here.
Not yet. There's something at Dark Cross. Last item is there. Because we found the key on the map.
And not a lot of useful items just yet, but who knows? Seed is still early on. And
Ice Rock Cave will... Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying we'll probably see some divergence at some point soon.
Some might go down Red Tower and go to Meridia immediately. But we're going to see Ice Rock Cave for the first time. Nickel. It's the seed of nickels. Aside from Zora, I think we've seen all that's in Logic. Well, minus the Morph Pedestal item.
Well, we haven't seen anybody go back to Super Metroid yet, so they've still got probably a good chunk of Super Metroid open.
Yeah. It's just most people are comfortable when they have 10 PBs to do Bryn Loop. Because Bryn Star requires a lot of bombing.
That is true. You never want to soft lock yourself, which is easy to do with low power bombs.
Or just have to go stop all the time to farm or backtrack to refill. 10 is a nice comfy amount for Bryn Loop. Okay. Aside from someone going to Zora, we're probably going to see Super Metroid momentarily. Except IQ does not have a sword yet. Getting intimidated by the crowd. They smell blood.
And it looks like just a nickel in the dark room.
Yes. Oh, and a bomb under the 50-50 chance rock bomb.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get our first look into Super Metroid. Nope. I guess Blind Nation is gonna go head towards Eastern. See what the 3 checks in the back are. And
He will be disappointed and realize he has to go to Super Metroid. So the divergence could be when we get to Super Metroid. Some will do Bryn Loop, well, not going through Gauntlet yet because they don't have enough firepower to go through. But they might go through Terminator, checking Parlor first. Others might peek the moat at Wrecked Ship, then go down Red Tower to Meridia. Or do Crate first, then go to Meridia. Or all 4 will do Bryn Loop. We'll see. There we go. Glen's gonna do Red Tower.
looks like they're gonna open up the moat first. And Pizza Heart.
Yeah, always peek the moat because you can refill your PBs here anyway. So unless someone goes through Zora, all our knowledge of items will be on Foundation screen. Oh, hesitated into beta peeps. But still got the bomb to detonate and kill all three.
And just a Pizza Heart for his troubles.
He's been cheap so far. Usually, lower requirements, he just drown you with progression. Well, this one's being very, very stingy. Oh, fail the deboost. Doesn't matter. The Alpha Peeps. Ooh. Arrow capacity. And morph bombs. Okay, we don't care about power bombs anymore.
That is a nice early find, especially in the soft lock capacity. You never want to run out of power bombs, but this makes it a lot more free.
I actually go to Bryn Loop now. Since he's got... Oh, we go down Red Tower. He can reset back up to the ship anytime he wants.
True,
Well,
we might also see to the middle of Red Tower, maybe head towards Green Bryn, do some checks there, loop back around. Nope, heading towards the bottom.
Quick moonfall. Laser check soon. I'm checking the Zelda players to see if anyone's gonna head to Zora, because he's in Logic, though he might not have the money. It's gonna be a great kill, for sure. And then potentially an old man rescue.
Yeah, looks like Kraid is very vanilla today.
Created stars as himself.
I hear he does his own stunts, too.
Doesn't look like much, but going down Red Tower and finding those morph bombs is going to save Valendition a lot of time. Unless Bryn Loop is filled with PB packs, but I don't think it is. Looks like Yelfar Gamer is going to check bomb 3, so going left first. And Scoop is also checking parlor. Bomb 3, so is $20. Not worth the fight. 230 missiles are also.
Yeah,
Where is the progression?
I'm kind of surprised they picked up the 20, considering you could just leave the room and say nope.
Depends on how familiar they are with the. It's kind of a recent change. He used to always. Or maybe it's confusing with some other Super Metroid randomizer. I'm not sure. Blind didn't get the quick kill, so we'll get the full fight. Yelfar Gamer getting Alcatraz escape on his first or second try. And Kraid is down. Crystal 4 was Ridley. Great. Scoop also making Alcatraz escape look easy.
And we've got a bow. And yeah, somebody video in chat said the token that I previously said was Kraid was Dragon. So Dragon is playing it great today. That was my bad.
Interesting. Scoop's going to. Oh, yes. Is that a 10? Oh, he got 10 power bombs. Okay, he can do Gauntlet.
Yeah, especially opening it up right away allows him to save that. The power bombs.
Where'd you get it though? Terminator? It had to be Terminator, because... No, it's not. Because Yield Far Gamer does not have 10 Phoebes.
Meanwhile, we're getting a check on Yield Fart Gamer of how many tokens we need. Looks like only one.
Ooh. The old man was nothing special.
It looks like we're getting a high jump check here from Blandation. With some bomb capacity. In the front of Gauntlet, just a Pizza Hut.
High jump boots. Wow. Where
Gotta
is
love
stuff? Mog Ball 2 Bryn Reserve. Oh, we get Spacer Beam at High Jump Boots missile pack.
And it looked like there was one of the beams on Spec Rock in the cave.
Gauntlet was nothing. Bryn.
Lovely charge beam.
Oh, okay. So they could kill Mother Brain with Charge Spacer, which is a what? A 200 shots far? Or maybe 100. It's a lot, is what I'm saying. And we get a super pack under the bridge, which is convenient when all you have is Spacer, or not even that. But it looks like to be rescuing the old man in the dark. And Scoop swing down to Green Bryn to follow the others.
It looks like Ridley is a red crystal.
Eddie Pit. A missile pack and $20. See, Kira has acquired a space jump. I guess I missed that.
Yeah, I kind of missed where they got that too. Kid Your Face in chat says it was the rescuing the old man.
That's not their logic. They can't use it yet.
I mean, if you know your dark rooms, it's very easy.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dark rooms are a thing.
Yeah, especially with Sword, it makes rescuing the old man very, very easy if you know what to look for.
And the worst that room has is bats. Blind resetting. So with Space Jam, you can go wherever he pleases, basically, except... Well, you can do Upper North very easily, too, if you want. Well, not with one tank, but... Mobility is not a problem, is what I'm saying. I see a landing site PB check for the first time. As Ikir's going to Ridley.
You mean Kraid.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
If they were heading to Ridley, I'd be kind of worried based on their energy count.
Master Sword and Pink Brand, cool.
It is nice to see Master Sword relatively early. Ooh, we got a Cane of Samaria blending around. And a bow.
Yeah. We could have a turbo fast steed where all you have is Lamp, Master Sword, and Pearl. And you need 0 crystals, just dive in the hole and kill Ganon with what you have. That would be quite a scene.
Yeah, meanwhile, Akir picking up their bow behind Kraid.
And the gamer is going to set up a PB here. No, he won't. He's bailing because he doesn't have a PB. We'll see Mission Impossible here. Missiles. And Green Hill Zone missiles. Okay.
Very missile-friendly seed so far.
Now, if you want popcorn ammo, you got it. Oh. Yeah, I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna show us what Sports Gift has.
Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting that super missile to hit the right spot, but he does get it.
The fast way to do it, but only if you get it first try. It's kind of every trick in Super Metroid, really.
Yeah, someone actually told me a good way to do it is to, if you've got Moonwalk turned on, be near the entrance, just kind of back up when your gun face is on the tall little plant, and then just fire.
The only one rule for Sports Kip is the camera has to be scrolled all the way to the right. And moonwalking makes this very easy, because you can just walk backward. But there are multiple pixels that work for it. I do it pretty close. Some people do it from farther away. Just pick a pixel you like and do it from there. As long as the camera is all the way to the right, you're fine. And we have various suits at Mama Turtle E-Tank, so this means we won't see Link to the Past for quite a while.
Yeah, with both suits, this is probably just get all of Super Metroid done, and then go back to Link to the Past.
Some precise playing from Ike here. We was a bit behind with all the swagging bomb kills he was making, and
It looks like we've got a Bombos behind the big gate.
Excellent. Not in
It's
lobby.
also a nice early find.
At the beach, we have nothing.
Hey, sometimes you just go to the beach and you find a rupee just below the sand. I'm sure Samus has a medal detector, right?
With everything she has, I'd be surprised if she hadn't anything. But are rupees made of metal? That's a real question. Okay, nothing at the watering hole. So unless someone goes to wrecked ship, Ike here's no the runner showing us new stuff. Wonder if he will snail clip.
I almost wonder if they're gonna do a sand check first, especially with this save that tells me they're gonna search one or both of the sand pits. Just whether or not they have anything good. We're gonna see that soon.
Okay, you're doing snail clip first. Oh, we kind of beat the a bit of lackey. Too low or high? I can never tell at that spot, but there. This should be fine. Jump. Oh, a bit too low. And now the fast one is getting in the way. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Nothing. $20 and all supers. But also scouted Turian, the Turian entry fee. 1 token. And Sku now is in the Blueprint. Old Blueprint. Which is old Blueprint. We'll see new stuff there too. Full heart. And now Ikea is going to check the sand bits, as you said he would.
Yeah, meanwhile, it looks like Scupula might be heading towards Billy Mays soon.
Oh, skipping Alpha. I hope he doesn't forget Alpha Missiles.
I would imagine that he's going to come back for it. Looks like just a shield in the ceiling.
Billy May is my favorite late night infomercial guy. Rest in peace, Billy. Missiles
I think
and
he was
tempered.
Tempered.
That's
You
a
love
sweet
to see
deal, Billy.
tempered. You know what? I'll take some bacon and some money any day of the week.
Alright, so Ganon just got significantly easier.
Ooh, and we've got some boots in the sand pit.
What kind? The elven kind. Oh, I forgot. Technically, Link is human, even though they all have pointed ears.
He is actually Hylian. I know, I'm a nerd.
Ikea's using bombs here for convenience. It's possible to grab everything up there without using a bomb at all.
Meanwhile, we got a flute at Alpha Missiles. Be ready for that one.
Cool. Well, he's got boots. Wait. No, yeah. He doesn't have the boots. It's Ike here. Oh, mother brain. Nothing. Okay. Not expecting them to break the back of Meridia, so it's probably a Ratchet play or an Orpher play now. I'm sure Scoop will activate his flute ASAP.
Looks like they thought about it, that they're
Yeah.
heading up towards the ship. Maybe just to get a ammo refill? Or maybe they're heading towards their ship.
Does it have space jump? We're gonna see.
Meanwhile, we got...
Let's recheck.
As I say, we got Yield Fart Gamer down, and wonder if he's... Looks like he's gonna head towards Billy Maze and get his items.
While Ike here is checking X-ray. He does have Varia, so this is less scary than it looks.
It's still potentially, yeah, just a Pizza Hut. Sometimes not worth the trouble to go to X-ray.
You won't know till you check.
That is true, and especially with as many items as there are, it only takes one.
I totally understand why someone might not want to check X-ray, but I think the opportunity cost to have to come back here later is huge.
Yeah,
Like if
especially when
I'm
you've
there,
got
I'm sure.
space jump. Yeah, when you've got space jump, it's relatively free. It just sucks to, get spiked and have to reset or lose a lot of progress. Well, we got fire rod and spooky missiles. That's a good find.
There, that's great. Someone chose to go to wreck ship, and it already has one thing. Is he Billy? Yes, he is.
Yeah, they saw the blue pendant and said, maybe not.
Maybe not.
It does kind of suck when you see that, that wreck ship is not required because there could be something on the ship, and you don't know
Are you
until you
shaking the
abandon it in last location.
taking the missile back between? I don't know what it was. Apparently, he doesn't care for it because he's bailing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure myself. It looked like it could have just been missiles or supers.
Who's going to go to Turian first? Well, not Turian, to Norfair first, beyond Business Center. Well, it's only IQ who has the various. Yeah, that's true. Only one went to Meridia. Will he choose? I'm choosing Red Chip, apparently.
Yeah, that's
good for him. He'll
and
get his fire rod.
Yeah, we will see if he continues to play wrecked ship or if he also nopes out like Scupula did.
Well, I'm doing the gate glitch. Got it after 2 or 3 tries. This is not in logic, but it's very convenient.
Yeah, looks like they might be heading towards Billy Mays and getting their flute.
Billy Mays with alpha missiles and booties. What do you do now, Mike? Here, down or up? Down.
Yeah, I don't know if they did a map check. They may just be playing this blind, or they could be saying, well, there could be some interesting items here on the ship.
Wouldn't be the first time a pendant something had progression.
I've had many a seed where Pendant Dungeon has a item, or just, Pendant anything has progression.
First non-crate boss fight. Oh, lucky there. Fantoon kept his eye open longer than he could normally otherwise do. So it gave IQ time to recover from the hit and nail him with a missile in the eye, thereby skipping rain of fire. Just the punishment. He almost supered Fantoon over the retaliation.
Got to be really careful here.
What he seems to be doing is stutter Doppler, which is insanely hard. Nope, it's gonna be a 4th round. Gamer joins them. Another long pattern.
Yeah, looks like Scupula's heading towards Kraid.
Now, I guess getting punished with a very long rain of fire. Oh, fifth round. I'm sure IQ wants that fight back, but it happens.
Well, down goes Fantoon. Now we get to see if Wrecked Ship has anything useful, or if it was just a time killer.
You killed them, Creed. And Bland is back in Link to the Past.
Looks like they might be heading towards doing an escape. I'm not sure why now, but you know, maybe they know something that we don't.
Just totally, it's really on a hunch. He forgot something. Dal doesn't want to do Wreck Ship or Meridia, which is hard to blame. And myths,
there's a Titan's
unless-
myths that makes Wrecked Ship all the more useful, and Scupula, it's going to take him quite a while to find that.
And Gamer, meanwhile, had a very low-key but very impressive 3-rounder against Fantoon. We still need a hook shot, hammer, or we're missing an item beyond Moon Pearl to get to GT.
Yeah, meanwhile, Scupula going into Meridia. Probably going to get their turtle item.
Here's going another very long, annoying check that a lot of people don't want to do. Back of Wrecked Ship. It's nothing. But he saved.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, especially going through the spikes. If you don't... I like the play there to save first, because it's so easy to just hit one of the spikes and lose all your health. So I absolutely 100% save, especially with this energy count. That was a
Save is-
really nice glitch, though, to just get up top.
Oh, clipping the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do this in a few places. Here it saves, like half a second. But it's pretty easy to do, so no reason not to do it if you can't do it. So, but saving before heading to the back of Wrecked Ship is mostly to save scum the back when you realize there's nothing there. You don't have to go through a spiky room of death again to leave.
Yeah, that too.
Cupula jumping his way to various because he hasn't rescued the old man yet. It's not in logic yet.
But it is still a good find for them. Now the question is, does Scupula head towards Lower Norfair? Or
That
Upper
ammo-
Norfair, rather, not Lower.
Is he? Okay. Thought he could be in a bit of trouble, but he's fine. Like here's headed to the Sky Missile item. More supers. Why not?
You know, well, they did get upgraded.
Close to having. He has that 35 Mr. Supers. That's comfortable with the ammo. Fortunately, it looks like our runners are going back to rig shift after all to get their myths and anything else that might be there. I would have hated for someone to last locate the myths there.
Yeah, I think the only person who went into wreck ship and backed out was Scupula, and who knows when he's going to go back there.
With various two, you might not go there for a very long time. And it's unfortunate because you could go to Lord Warfare very easily with Fluid and myths.
Ooh, and you've got a speed booster right before you want to go see what's up top.
Hey, that's very convenient. And I hear he hasn't done his Bryn loop yet. He can do it now and get whatever's at. Wow.
Ooh, shovel could lead to something. You never know.
I believe Ikir also has a fire rod. Unless he... I don't think he skipped it now. I thought I saw the hammer, but what was it? The Rection Reserve?
It was a shovel. It was
shovel.
Yeah, it looked like a hammer on my screen too, but I saw the word shovel and was like, yeah, it could lead to something, but not as useful as a hammer.
I mean, we still got mid speed booster and fire rod out of it. That's 3 more items than that wreck ship normally has.
Yeah, definitely some goodies in the ship today.
You do the send big checks. But if Ikir does his Bryn loot now, and there's something at Waterway, he might run away with this.
And meanwhile, Ikir getting their Cane of Samaria.
Got to jump. Oh, he needs to refill first anyway.
And Blandation getting their glove, their Titan Smiths. So now we've got 3 players, all with Titan Smiths.
Like Ikir's doing his Bryn loop. Starting with the Gauntlet. Now with Speed Booster and Space Shell, this is going to be a lot faster than it would have been otherwise earlier in the seed. I guess nothing new until Waterway, Client Supers, or Norfair beyond Business Center.
And it looks like back at Gauntlet did not pay off, just a Pizza Hut and a nickel.
Yeah, fortunately, I was one of the first to get there. Scupula, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. This is to say, I feel like I've seen that before, but all the seeds sometimes the seeds can blend together.
Especially when you're watching the same one 4 times at once.
Yeah.
This seems familiar. Oh. Blue, green boomerang. That's what the gamer gets. Okay, we got someone in the warfare with various suit now. But
Yeah, it looks
still,
like it looked like the gate above just had nothing useful, but we'll see how far they get in here.
now if Scopula decides to just rescue the old man now, at least he'll have a space jump to make navigation so much easier. Because it might not look like much, but if your opponents have space jump and speed booster for a long time and you don't, you are several minutes behind just by sheer speed of movement. And maybe more
And
if
it
they're
does
running.
look like that's what they may be doing. Might be heading toward, yeah, it looks like they're doing Spec Rock first, and then
Good.
maybe, and then heading down towards Old Man. Finally gets it. Scipula finally gets their charge.
Now all he has to do is rescue the old man. And you won't have to bomb jump everywhere.
And meanwhile, while we're waiting for some more progression, make sure to follow runners. Blandation, Akir, Scupula, and Gia start gaming.
Goopy's got his space jump. So if he stays in Norfair, he won't be miserable. Nope, he's headed to the link to the past. Our first bunk rock check, I believe. Missiles. Oh, there's 40 packs of him out of 316, so you'll see that a lot. And waterway. Oh, that would have been so good for Ikea if something had been here, but nope. But at least he knows. Like, if the last item we need is somewhere potentially trolly, he knows there's nothing waterway. So that knowledge could be power. Stay in school.
Meanwhile, Scupula activating the flute. I don't think any of the other runners have done so yet, but we might see Blandation do it soon.
Right, Speed Booster also opens up back of Meridian.
And it looks like the shovel only led to a heart container, so not necessary, but still
Oh,
safety is
he's
helpful.
getting the bottle out of library and turning it in at the same time he's gonna activate the flute. That's an
That is
excellent
a
run.
smart.
Oh,
That
he
is a
does not get
smart
the
play.
booster. Maybe he forgot, or maybe Holly has one. I don't know. But what I would have done. Maybe he'll check it on his way out. I don't know. Would have been a great moment.
And just a little bit of love from the sick kid.
Oh, okay. Well, the dream bottle was not.
Yeah, bottle didn't lead to anything terribly useful, but it is still nice to have, especially without half magic. You can get some nice free greens from the waterfall fairy or the pyramid fairy if you've got logical access to it. Or you can just buy it. One of the two.
So, Gamer has Speed Booster, and you just blew up the Meridian too. You can full clear it if you want. And Scoo is water walking. Sort of in logic because of gloves. But you might check Waterfall Cave first, yeah. Bottle. Okay, who's gonna fill it up right here?
I think that's a smart play. Just, you're already here, get a nice refill. You never know when you need it.
I gotta say, it looks like Gamer is setting up the intended way of getting the Speed Booster locked item in Main Street. And I always found the intended way to be harder than the one tap. So you have to duck as you're going through the door. It's really easy to lose your charge when you do that. And we're getting Zora. Oh, the book at Zora.
Not a scam today. It's just a very expensive book.
And now he has to align it with the... Wow, he got it. Gamer got the intended way of getting that E-Tank.
Yeah, that's usually how I like to get the item too, is I usually like to go through that way, although, like you said, there's also...
Sorry, the door you just went through, from that ledge, you do one tap, and you got your charge without going through a door transition. And then as you run off the platform, you brush against one of the floating platforms, and it puts you exactly at the right pixel to transport upwards. Like when I show people how to get this, I tell them to do this, because it's way easier than the intended way. Oh, this is going to be a check of climb supers. I'm not sure if we saw that before. And Ike here not taking any chances of getting trolled by the... Oh, he's going to check it before he grabs it. Okay. He might be worried about his health. That's probably it.
Yeah, that I was kind of thinking the same thing with the low health.
Oh.
They're just making... I did not see what it was, but apparently...
Looked like a power bomb pack. It looked to me like the bottom half of a power bomb pack. Yeah, he's gonna do the spark up there. Yeah. This is a 3 tap, I think. probably still save time. We're trying it a few times. This parking is fast.
It
And
is
Scoop's
indeed.
following the book.
I think that's a good play. You know, just get into desert, get your items, get a clear. Desert is usually very fast.
He's got everything he needs. Like boots, gloves, a fire source to get to the back. To get to land molas, I mean. Because they're fun lots.
Plus, he's got a tempered sword, which means he doesn't need to use the fire rods on the land molas, although could if they want to.
He could. Ideally, wouldn't use it because the mana recharge is long during the cutscene, but I mean, if it saves time for him to kill the boss that way, then go for it. A race is not the time to start trying out new strategies. Unless you Aussie.
Meanwhile, it looks like Blamdation is heading over towards Batoon and Dragon area.
The owner of everyone's favorite hitbox. Like, that was a dead-on shot. The hitbox says no. Yeah, he's dead now. I did not see what was that Bawuni tank. But he's going back for it, so I assume something good. The hammer.
Yeah, it is a hammer. I thought that's what it was. I didn't want to say, but the very, very useful item.
Okay. Well, if they get Moon Pearl, there's going to be a lot of stuff they can do.
Yeah, once they find that Moon Pearl, it's going to open up a lot of things in the past.
We could be seeing a Moon Pearl go mode. For all we know. He was doing his Eastern Jag, but he can finish it because he's got the bow. First one to dive it with the bow.
Yeah, plus with Eastern being a crystal and not knowing how many crystals we need for GT and Ganon, this is just a good play.
We know Armos has an item. As Bland is fighting Dragon with... It's an ammo fight. You could use Shine Spars, but it's hard to do when you don't have high jump boots. It's easier to just kill her with ammo. And to see a King's Tomb Jag now. I think it's the first time. Dragon's down. Good fight. I did not see what was at King's Tomb.
It was Quake.
Ooh.
Possibly needed depending on what our medallions are. Our medallion requirements are for Turtle Rock and Mire.
Blue Boomerang. Cool.
Thanks, Dragon. Meanwhile, Gamer looking like they're getting their speed boots for Link to the Past. And just a little bit of love from the Armos Knights.
Wild Nation does not have a Moon Pearl, so bailing out of Lake Heliodor wouldn't do much for him. Except force him to go back in the portal or save and quit.
Meanwhile, Scupula equipping the book, and based on where they are, I'm guessing this is a pet check.
There aren't a lot of reasons to be there this early. It's not really early anymore, but
And just 10 arrows. Womp womp. Meanwhile, it looks like we got Meyer as a crystal. Crystals in Skullwood, Steve's Town.
There we go. Headed to Cathedral. Still pretty low on energy for an hour in. This is going to be the last crate kill, I think.
And it looks like there is an energy tank in Cathedral, so a little bit of extra health, but still pretty low on the health count. Looks like another E-tank in North Fair's favorite amusement park, Bubble Mountain.
Looks like no one got the crate quick kill tonight.
They're just letting Kraid stand up for a bit.
Stretch his old legs. Okay. North Fair Reserves.
And there's our Moon Pearl. And another E-tank.
Well, Coop still can't go to the... He still needs a hammer, a glove, speed booster. He has to. Yeah.
He needs to head direct ship, but he doesn't know that.
Could always just go clear Norfair. Just gotta yell for it. You got enough ammo.
Yeah, you're down here. You might as well. You've got both suits. There's plenty of things you can do here.
That's a single arrow. They can run her into Norfair.
You know, it looks like we're gonna get a ice beam check.
Oh, yes.
Having a little bit of trouble.
Sometimes Samus just won't spin.
Yeah, especially when I want Samus to spin. Ooh, we got a plasma beam. That's a
Nice.
good
Charged
find.
plasma. Taking the scenic route to Lower Norfair. This is actually the scenic route to get to Speed Booster. Yeah. Because you're not supposed to be able to wall jump up above a mountain. Or maybe you are supposed to just give another route for people who can't do the wall jump. In Alban, they should remember the bottle.
Meanwhile, Scupula's the first one who's going to be heading into Lower Norfair. I see that they're probably going to do a GT check here.
With charged plasma, there's no reason not to. You can kill him so fast. And you want to check my area anyway. Although he won't be able to do much with no mirror.
There's there's the shed, and I think yeah, Meyer was Quake. If he had Quake, he could open that up, but I don't think anybody's made the player into Meyer yet. Looks like only a 20 rupee above GT. And a heart container.
And Scoopy's killing GT using the safe spot and charge plasma shots.
That was a good looking fight.
Era's about to get his own pearl. He'll be able to build to ones in the past if he wants to.
And only 300 rupees for the back of GT, making GT not necessary but still useful, especially this transition here.
Oh, the map check. Okay. A token at Meyer. Pendants, crystals at Skull, Thieves, Swamp, and Ice. I missed Turtle Rock and Pod.
Both of those were G4 tokens.
And Scoop's getting Ice Beam out of the Meyer Shed.
Ice Beam is Nice Beam. Yeah, Vinny making a good point in chat that we have not seen the other runners picking up the Ice Beam. It could give Scupula a little bit of an advantage. I've seen other players in the minor area, but they must not have checked Shed. Meanwhile, Akir checking out Croc, seeing what Croc has.
That's right, we haven't checked Croc yet.
It is an icy tank, especially when they're only at 1.
Cubes is enjoying the worst room in the game, clearing the annoying pirates that climb on the wall and have a tendency to snipe Samus as she tries to climb her way up.
Yeah, the nice thing is that Scupula has space jump, so it's not terrible, but it's still annoying. Meanwhile, only some arrows at the mouse house.
They were taking also the front entry to Lower Norfair, as Ikir finds an energy tank at Cosimus room. A lot of quick falling. Here to get that.
And Scupula playing it very safe with these pirates. With the low health, I do not blame them. And Kier missing that speed jump, but slow spinning towards the grappling hook, which is just a little bit of love. And some power bombs above it. And that's a quick reset for them.
Yep. Nothing good in this one. Let's see. Well, looks like it. Croc was not the play.
Yeah, nothing useful there, but especially with as many items as they have yet to find, it's still worth the check. Looks like Akir is heading also towards Lower Norfair. We should be seeing a Ridley fight from Scupula very soon.
Yeah. He was only farming his super backs. His super is back.
Yeah, you don't want to go into Ridley without a good amount of supers. He does have charged plasma, but I don't know. I'd always go supers here.
Ridley's fight. Get him to Pogo and get underneath and fry him.
Meanwhile, Gamer, I'm not sure what happened to their stream. It could be frozen. But I see the timer still going, so I'm not sure what's happening with them.
I hear clearing up his version of the game. While Scoop has defeated Ridley and checked what Ridley was guarding. Probably lost more people. No,
Did you happen to see what Ridley was guarding? I didn't catch that.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm sorry, I looked away for a second. I was looking at a different screen.
Ike here's going for a Mickey Mouse room.
And chat telling us that 50 rupees was Ridley's prize. Thank you, Sky. Speaking of Sky, Sky is one of our trackers today, along with Kif, so please give them a follow as well.
What does this leave us? Well, all of Link to the Past, basically. A good chunk of the Dark World, at least. Flippers are not. Have not been found yet, but everything else for Suitless Meridia is. We have Ice Beam, and we have Fire Rod, so that's 2 items to help.
I believe all of the runners on stream have their gravity suit set, so doing with Meridia is pretty much a moot point.
Exiting out of Fireflies to climb the escape of shit.
And Nakir taking a safety save before Metal Pirates, which is, I think, a good play based on their energy.
I hope it's not a soft log just sitting there with so little.
Nice spring ball. A little bit late, though. Meanwhile, Blind Nation getting their Moon Pearl. And a lamp in jail. Wow.
Anything new under the sun. Well, if Gamera's going back to Link to the Past, yeah, Portal. No, that's Lower Norfair. He's gonna do Lower Norfair too, but without Space Jump. Does he have Space Jump? Yes, he does.
Yeah, it looks like all of our players currently have Space Jump to get feedback from Gamer.
I hear farming some PBs.
And Blandation finally getting their plasma beam, and will be disappointed for the other check.
Okay, so what do we have left? Well, Link to the Past. What was that?
Yeah, at this point, I think the players have pretty much exhausted Super Metroid. Except, of course, for Scupula, who saw the wrecked ship being a blue pendant and said, not today. Or at least not now.
Yeah. So Blind at Bubble Mountain. I hear farming in front of Ridley's place. Scoop heading out of. I think he's down north here, basically.
Okay, he takes a transition. Let's see where he's heading to. Where do you think he would go based on what he has so far?
Scoop? He's definitely going to Link to the Past.
Looks like Blandation might be heading towards the pyramid, I would guess, at this point. I'm gonna check Hype first.
Yes.
Which is, I think, a good play.
5 quick items first.
That half magic is nice, but other than that, I'd call that a mech cave.
Yeah. That red Ridley is dead. Yeah, read the sign, read the sign. I did not see the number, I was too quick.
I believe that was a 4. Yep, it is a 4.
So GT now. What do you need for GT entry?
Yeah, I think that's what Blandation's gonna check here. Which is I think that's just a smart thing to do. Find out what your requirements are, see where you need to go. If you can get into GT before Ganon is ready, you might as well go for it.
Oh, IQ might be dead.
It's certainly looking pretty dicey.
Is your supers at this point? But every one of a runner has 1 crystal by virtue of having eliminated Kraid. Thieves Town is a crystal, that's your 2nd crystal. Skullwoods is also a crystal, and they all have fire rods, so that's 3 crystals. So they're just 1 away from Ganon. And Ganon, you could very well you just fake flipper to Ice Palace and clear it with your hammer, your cane, and your fire rod.
Yeah, nothing good the treasure chest game, and we're checking out Thieves Town.
We could have a sub 2-minute finish, a sub 2-hour finish rather. Yeah, that's what I would do if I were running. I would just get my Fort Crystal at Ice Palace and not care about where flippers are.
Yeah, it's so easy to just fake flipper or water walk over and just get into ice.
Yeah, this I basically call this go already for up to. Fortunately for Scooey, he's gonna be looking for the mist a long time, I'm afraid. He's just committed to his wreck ship skip. That's wet art. I believe that's what they would call the play. We're not in logical Goma, but we're in a fake flipper Goma. You would also need a mirror for swamp.
That and to do swamp, they need to find the hook shot, and I don't look like none of our current racers have found that yet.
Be kind of funny. No, that's nothing. We'll only check that, but Hera could have something. Celeste, but it's the last penance, but it doesn't matter. With the knowledge we have.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised Blindation didn't check blind or the big chest and blinds.
Goop with the lag corner strats. It works. Ooh. Can't lose any more E-tanks. He's fine now. But there won't be a standout. This is going to be I think like 90-second cutscene. It feels like it never ends when you're not doing standout.
And meanwhile, we see Blind go down on Blindation. Looks like they might be heading towards Skullwoods, possibly. That are a Dark Ledge check.
So yes, Skullwoods is also a crystal.
Yeah, that would probably be the play then.
We might have a logical GT required, but it's not hard required. PBing down so we can use the beat them tone. Yeah, getting that other no, I think we'll get it because you need at least. I know you can do you can do it 3 tanks per end, but 4 makes it a lot less scary. Because you know you need 3 full tanks to survive Mother's Brain's Rainbow Beam of Death.
Yeah, I will admit that I am not that good that facing Mother Brain with 4 is like, yeah, let's find some more tanks. But that's just me.
No longer using lag corner strats. Sku is showing us how you defeat Mother Brain 3. You get in her grill and you never stop shooting.
And meanwhile, Mothula goes down and just a map for it.
But he is a crystal, and that is crystal number 3 for Bland. He's probably considering going to... I know he's going to go to Ice next. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, Ice would be definitely the play there. They've got the King of Samaria to do Icebreaker. They've got Fire Rod. They've got Bomb Dose. They have... I believe they have half magic. Yeah, they have half magic. So this is just an easy Ice Palace. Oh yes, be pointing out in chat that they do not need to go to Ice. They already have the 4 crystals that they need. And it looks like a blue refills to head that way to Ganon.
What's the crystal number 4? Right,
that would
Craig.
be Craig,
Because
yeah.
Eastern is a crystal too. So it's not even a sequence break, it's might be it. This is logical go mode.
Yeah, so you've got a question mark 4-1.
Let's going for it. Let's go.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy fight with Bacon and...
Iker gets the Karen Bomb Jump. That lets you go to Eastern Dark World without having the tools you normally need for it. Like, for example, Hookshot. I mean, Flippers. Or having killed Agadim or Hammer. He doesn't have a hammer. I guess in the Meridia. Well, Blind is in an excellent position.
Oh yeah, having that hammer is a huge win for them. Meanwhile, like here getting their hammer. Because I'm a little bit... Oh no, I guess, yeah, Scupula's gonna go do Aga 1, I guess, just to make the transition, do the quick transition.
I think he's just hard if you go to either wrecked ship or Meridia.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure why Scupula is doing Aga 1 Tower other than the portal transition, but you might just be trying to save some time later.
And Bland missed the torch glitch. It's not a big deal, but he's gonna have to use his potion probably. He needs
Yeah,
12
he's already
spins.
used. Yeah, he's already
They
used
moved
one
there.
of them so far.
Ow. Doesn't look good. IQ got to grab a Dragon, but he wiggled free. Gamer is activating his flute, and Screw is climbing a tower. There we go. Last screen, I think.
Meanwhile, Scupula on the Egg Worm fight. Let's see how many blue balls he throws out today. One so far.
And Ganon's down. Single achieve for Blandation.
And of course, we got the standard save quit and quick reset to just jump into Super Metroid.
And heading to Turian with no hesitation.
And it looks like off stream we do have a first place finisher, PP Chan, who is finished with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Congratulations to him. That's one heck of a jet seed. All right. Having not found ice, Glenn has to kill the Metroids with PBs. I mean, it takes more time. It's annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah, getting caught by the Metroids is never a good time. But,
Fortunately, while a PB is blowing, they're not draining energy from you. So you don't need as many E-Techs as you might think to go through the 4 Metroid rooms with no ice beam and getting grabbed.
plus it just helps damage down if you're not intending to do baby skip. Meanwhile, it looks like Scupula's heading into pod.
But it is a token. I think. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they're looking for their Titan's Mitch, which we know is the wrecked ship. I'm not sure why else he would go into pod. That or hammer, I don't think they have picked up their hammer yet, so maybe they're thinking pod requires a hammer to beat, maybe you find the hammer in pod.
Yeah, something like that. You also have to factor in no mirror. This makes rotting pod and even worse than it already is.
Yeah, that's true. Although they've already cleared Eastern, so it's not. Sometimes you want to do pod, clear it, mirror your Eastern, but they've already cleared Eastern, so that's kind of not a factor.
Gamer takes death in Thieves? No. Oh, okay. It was just an intentional death.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, intentional game over rather than go the back way.
And blind is at Mother Brain 1. So he's got charged plasma waves, so he doesn't really care about ammo count. Yeah. No wave. It'll still be fairly fast.
Video in chat making a good point. Does Ikir or Gamer know the crystal count yet? Have they checked their pyramid? I don't think they have.
IQ doesn't have their hammer to check it. We'll need to water walk there. Or current jump.
Yeah, that or do a very slow Ago 1. And it looks like we have a second place finisher of Kaida Rukawa with a race time.gg score of 1 hour 48 minutes and 1 point. GG to them. And meanwhile, Hookshot was found in pods. That's a good find for Scupula. Still not what they're probably looking for. And looks like the first finish on the restream is going to be Blandation. As they get into the ship, get out of here, and they finish with a third place finish of 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 58 seconds of the racetime.gg. So GG to Blandation, who is the winner of the restream.
GG. Yes, I believe IQ has cleared Thief's Step. IQ has successfully done the lamp glitch, torch glitch, so battle should be significantly easier for him. You won't have to light both torches all the time. I guess a nice triple there too. 3 spins from just 1 lamp relight.
Yes, Vidi pointing out again in chat. Thanks again to our trackers, who are Kiff and Sky. Thank you so much for tracking this. It is definitely a feat with the runners. Give them all the love and follow them.
IQ made short work of Ganon. I think I counted 2 triples in there, so that's that 12 amount of spins goes fast when you get triples. Let's see, will Bland do? Doesn't look like Bland will be joining us for an interview. Unless, of course, he appears. No.
Looks like we have a fourth place finisher with Freddy and 3K. GG's to them. With a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 54 seconds. Yeah, Blind Nation asking, did we see a lamp? It was in jail.
And low enough for escape, yes.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Blind Nation, you were the first one to get Varia, which definitely helped you out a lot, and the first one to get Hammer and a lot of really good items. Okay, second to Varia. Close. Looks like we do have also a fifth place finisher. Big. The fifth place finish of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 42 seconds. I might be a little bit ahead. Looks like with Evestown out of the way, Scupula is going to head towards the portal and quickly get into the pyramid to face Ganon, while Akira heads down into Turian.
Interesting divergence of route that, while slower, still let the scoop finish the seed.
Yeah, that's true. I thought the missing the glove and wreck ship was going to hurt them more, but seems that they did quite alright without it. If, let's say, the crystal count for Ganon was a lot higher, I think that would hurt them a lot more, but with 4 crystals, you get to pick and choose which dungeons to complete.
Unfortunately, school is too far away from the torch to get the glitch in time. Oh boy. That's scary. Ganon was right on top of him. Am I gonna triple here? No.
And Blind Nation pointing out in chat that silvers were revealed to be in Ganon's tower. Once again, Ganon locked away his weakness. And that's a single G, I think, for Scupula.
Nope, it's GG. He killed Mother Brain. There we go.
Yeah, you're right. Scupula finishing with a 6th place. Race time GG of 2 hours, 1 minute, 56 seconds. Looks like we will be getting Scupula in here. Welcome, Scupula. GG's on the race. What did you think of the seed?
No secret, I don't do this reduced stuff much, which is, well, in Random's case, more than likely what it's going to be. And I'm sure it showed.
Well, on the restream, you were 2nd place, but how did you feel, kind of like routing-wise? You never did find your Titansmiths, which we found from the other players was in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, I figured some was in Wreck Ship.
As it was speed.
Yeah, this is why I don't do it, because it's like, you can end up with everybody playing a completely different game. I thought, once every 6 months we'll see what goes on, but, you find the lamp on the other pendant path, that's Aga, so I'm like, well, could be 1 or 2 crystals or whatever, so I did it, and it wasn't, prohibitive, got it done, so, I really know nothing about how any of this works. Like, if that was meant to be an intended path to completion, and yeah, I don't even know if it considers things like that. But I didn't mind dipping out of wreck ship. I thought about not doing Ridley. Canis Samaria above the ship, which, you know, that's, as you know, is probably always something good up there. It's like, well, normally that's pretty good, but of course we didn't need it, so it's like you never know what's good and what isn't.
Yeah, that's very true. Better to have King of Samaria than, you know, miss out on it and have to do something like Icebreaker or Diver Down.
So, you know, I guess I kept going through Ridley because I'm thinking I don't know what the pick rules are for crystal requirements in here. It's like a descending percentage in Zelda 3, but here I have no idea. So I'm like, well, there's probably something down here, and, you know, there wasn't. Seemed fair if I skipped the other one, you know. But yeah, that lamp basically says, well, how about Aga? Let's do that. And then, you know, hook shot and pod, which I'm seeing here and nobody got, but I mean, that was, as I realized later after I learned how to count, that was go mode. So, I mean, it's like, pick your own adventure, I guess. I don't know if these are typically how they go. Those of you with more experience, even watching these, would be able to tell me, but
They usually offer a good bit of divergence, but not all the time. Sometimes they're even more rigid than a regular seed.
Yeah, I'll see, because I thought I was, you know, on the path, and I wasn't sure if there was a choice, but so yeah, I don't know what to say other than that. But GG's to those who did it differently and who did it faster. That's all I can say.
Thanks for racing, and thanks for accepting to be on Race Stream.
Yep, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for definitely.
Yep. Appreciate it, both of you, and Sky and Kiff for the tracking. We'll see you at some point next week. I gotta figure out how to play Zelda 3, since apparently I'm supposed to know that too, but next 3 weeks we got tournament stuff, so on we go.
Overall, I didn't think you did. You know, I thought you did pretty well in terms of Link to the Past, and with SMZ3, you know, and not knowing randomization can be, you know, certainly a factor based on how many crystals, you know, Ganon requires when GT opens, what you need for Turian. So I thought you did pretty well.
Well, you know what, I'll mention this too, and we'll call it a positive takeaway, I guess. Part of why I did this, you know, and I normally don't, is the last bunch of full goal seeds were some sort of last location of a single item, and then looking for it pretty much the entire time. So I thought, you know, let's just try it. So I guess in that sense, being a little different from having to do something like that was nice. Like, oh, you can beat the game now. Cool. Sweet. GG, Hector.
Yep. I was just about to say, joining us on the air is Zycare. GG's. I forgot to mention that you did get a racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 18 seconds.
GG.
How did you feel about the seed?
I think the seed was great. My execution wasn't, but the seed was great.
Well, look what I did.
I have no idea what you did yet.
I have a hook shot. This is pod big chest from Aga.
You know, pod would have been an acceptable way to go had I gotten the hammer, not when I was in go mode.
I don't know where the hammer is. I don't know where flippers are. I don't know where near is.
Hammer was Batoon.
It was Batoon, as we're seeing now on Gamers' side.
And that was my my Metroid boss I got was Meridia.
So you
But I could
got,
have also done Pod had I just gone that way, got my hammer too.
yeah, it looks like people getting the same crystals. Yield Fart is not happy.
I was gonna say a little bit of
hammer.
rage there.
Yeah,
It's also doable. And so was
One-
fire, but
one glove, no speed, hook shot. Did Ridley. That was fun.
I also did Ridley.
Okay.
Yep. That was well. We got the lamp out of it, so going that way was okay. I actually reset out the Ridley kill.
Yeah. I think I should have. I think I was like thinking back and like, well, you know what? I don't think I picked up anything, but as soon as I reset, I'm going to realize I did. So I'm like, let's just finish it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I just like doing that route, the Ridley up to Upper North Fair. And then, almost last location in Moon Pearl.
yeah, I did upper first. But, and then the other cool part, Ped, right? Get the book, which was like one of everybody's crystals desert. But so I go check Ped. I'm like, I don't think we're seeing Ped today, are we? But you know, after I see it, realize it's nothing. It's 10 arrows. I don't know if you checked it, but
I did not have book.
yeah. Oh, you?
Yeah, I believe the book was brought to you by King Zora.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's right. Yeah, it wasn't even a crystal. It was my one G4.
Yeah, but if you don't do Meridia.
Looks like nobody else did that. Wow.
I can see that. I mean, I just never had the occasion to get over to that area, and I didn't have blizzards.
But the real cool part, right, is I check Ped, and then I'm like, I see where the other pennants are. Ridley by elimination after I'm halfway down there. I'm like, it's the last pennant. Well, darn, I wish Ped was something though. But
I was kind of hoping it was, but it worked out. I actually never got away to the mountain to Hera.
Yeah, Viddy actually pointing out in chat that with 4 restreamers, nobody touched Hera, and nobody had a reason to.
I had no way.
I really wish I hadn't thrown that last bomb the wrong direction in the Minimal Worm Cave. Could have that glove really early. Oh well, it's a good scene. Enjoyed it.
It's interesting, and yeah, being in here is increasing that opinion, I guess. Now that I'm really realizing the vast variance. I'm thinking there was going to be some, but then I had like, well, maybe 10% chance everybody did the same thing, but no, it's just.
Depending on the scene, I mean, we had so much stuff from Zelda. You could go do, once you got Moon Pearl, I mean, pretty much any dungeon you wanted. I got Mitz, I could have Meyer, I could have Ice Palace and Crystal. It's just these town skull was right next to each other once I saw it was 4. I was like, okay, I got 2, let's just go do those 2 real quick and finish.
Yeah, ice could have been done. Yeah.
Yeah, we were, talking about this where, with as many items as there was, it seemed like the seed was definitely leading everybody in generally one direction, or, very few directions based on the early items of, missiles, just very quite linear in that regards.
I was thankful if I charge early, so you don't have to worry about ammo.
Yeah, I was
Charge, beautiful.
enjoying that a little.
I did not enjoy the lack of power bomb drops from the Metroids.
Oh,
I only went into Mother Brain with 10 power bombs and no ice, so I had to rely on 2 power bomb drops in the first 2 times, and I got 1 total.
well, I feel bad because I gotta ask somebody where ice was because I'm the only one that found it. I don't remember.
I wish I had ice. That would have made it so much easier.
Yeah, I had it kind of early. I don't even know where it was now.
Ice was in Meyershed. Thank you, Viddy, for that reminder.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I think you were the.
Yep.
Yeah, I was. And I even commented about that earlier, where you saw everybody go into Meyer, but you were the only one who checked the shed, and I thought that was a little Interesting. Because, it's right there.
Y'all just check the medallion or what?
I didn't have Moon Pearl at the time, so I couldn't go into it.
Oh, y'all have Quake. Where's Quake? I'm going to be here all day asking questions.
Good question. Where was Quake? I don't remember.
Wow. I mean, yeah, wow.
Sky is saying it was King's Tomb. Thank you, Sky.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
My memory gets shot after, a couple hours. I'm like, where did you find this? I'm like, somewhere. It was either in Hyrule or it was in Planet Zebes. And those are your two options.
Silver's being GT, yeah, we weren't getting those.
I'm looking here. We're kind of taken away from your duties here, but I think Neil Fargan really wanted the pyramid there with a fake flipper, and it didn't work out. So I guess it got Hammer now, so it's okay. If you didn't have Hammer, you'd be like, well, I could do it again, or I could do Aga, and that would not be fun. I did do Aga. I don't know if I said that.
You did at the very beginning. I was tempted. I'm like, okay, well, I'm running out of things to do. There's like Norfair and the back of Meridia. So do I just do Aga and think it's there? Do I do the whole route or reverse route in Norfair and bound over last? It's like third last.
Yeah. Well, like all these seeds I've been playing, it's you find your suits at 2.5 hours. You don't find boots, no ice, no speed, and you get all that here on a heavily reduced one. So it's like, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah, 4 crystals. I would do Aga for 6. Maybe like 4 to 5 minutes because we had everything to make it fast: tempered, fire rod, boots. Just to find out what the objective was, and I just didn't do that this time. I couldn't jump over there.
Oh yeah.
And then space and thought, I don't have a way to get down there. I don't have hammer or glove. I had mitts at the time. Like, how did I get here in the first place? Thought I went to Meridian instead. Then realized I could get there and check. Like, oh, I should have these towns to go with before I came there.
Yeah, Aga was my only way through, and I saw the lamps, and I'm like, well, kind of has to be it, I think. No speed, so no Dragon. I'm going to take my leave. GG once again, and thanks to the crew once again, all four of you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely thank you for racing, and GG's once again to you, Scoop.
GG's, thanks for the commentary, the tracking, the Lucas Dragon, Euderific, and Sky on that, so thank you very much. So, here's the restream, and everyone have a good night.
Good night.
And I think that's probably going to be it for us in the commentary. We did get a notification that we're just going to step away from the mics, let the seed kind of run out. So thank you, Neaterific, for joining me on comms.
Oh, how was your first time?
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll have to check with some other people.
You get to do the outro.
We'll see you next time on SMZ3.
You're not Dr. Claw. You're just SMZ3 commentator.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining Speed Gaming 4. We'll see you next mission.